Quick thought I want to share with you on Parshat Shelach, which contains in it the sin of the spies. As we know, Moshe sent out 12 leaders of the nation, and they were supposed to survey the land and come back and give a report, which was only supposed to be on how to enter the land and to tell us about the good, tell the people the good of the land. But as we know, when they came back, 10 of the 12 spies started to give a report that was good, that was honest, in saying that the land flowed with milk and honey, and it's a good land. But they say FS, because FS is a big fat zero, because when you say but, we know it nullifies everything you say before. And they say, but the land is filled with these giants, and it's a land that eats its inhabitants. And we were teeny in their eyes. We're like grasshoppers in their eyes, and they instilled great fear and panic among the nation. And the nation cried all night. They did not want to go in. And Kalev and Yoshua, two of the leaders that went in, said, no, the land is a good land and we can go in and we will go in and we'll be able to do it. And the nation did not want to hear it. As a matter of fact, they tried to stone them, and God had to intervene. And God killed off 10 of the 12 spies that spoke bad, and he wanted to kill the whole entire nation until Moshe prayed on their behalf and asked for forgiveness. And God said, okay, well, I'm not letting them go into the land, but I will keep them alive for 40 years. They'll just have to wander about in the desert until the last one of them dies off. And then their children, who are too young to be culpable for the sin, they will be able to enter the land. And the nation was told of their punishment, and they obviously saw what they did wrong. And the next morning, they wanted to go up. They said, we sinned, we're ready, here we are, we're going into the land. And Moshe said, do not do that. You will not be successful. God is not with you. I'm warning you, do not do that. Fell on deaf ears. They stormed the mountain. The Amaleki and the Canaanite that were there saw them coming up, and they slaughtered them. It was a slaughter. And I think it's so important, this story, because what we need to learn from it is sometimes an amazing opportunity comes our way, but we're not ready and we're scared. And instead of doing the amazing thing that we should do, we do something that is an exact betrayal of that. And, you know, in hindsight, after we've done that horrible thing, and we just want to erase it, want it to be like it didn't exist, and we want to move on and go back to that opportunity. But that cannot be all the time. If the other side, if the one who you betrays says no, there has to be some sort of time, some sort of growth, some sort of activity to make up for that. And we can't go back, or maybe there'll be another opportunity for something else in the future, but that's it. We can't do that. You can't just say, well, get over it. I'm sorry. So let's move on. Let's do what we were supposed to do. No, no, you lost that opportunity. And now you have to wait patiently until the other side lets you know in time with growth that you are ready to move on to the next step. And I think that's the lesson. Hopefully, we shouldn't need to use it. And hopefully, we should think before something comes our way and we get so panicky, and our knee-jerk reaction is to just throw out negativity and spread more fear. It's just to be quiet, to meditate, pray to God, think think about all the good things, think if you're being rational or if what you're doing is right before you speak, and then hopefully make the right decision. With that, I wish you all a very good Shabbat Shalom.